is Brandon, and we're gonna do it again. We are looking at an Amoeba AM009 here. I just got it. It's brand new, but unfortunately it's giving me some trouble. Just give it a weak shot. I actually put it on the chrono today, and it was like 300 something, which actually isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but you can definitely hear it's just not that consistent. So I bought a whole bunch of goodies. I bought some new springs, a new air nozzle, sorbo pad, cylinder head itself. Looks like I'm missing, there we go. There's a piston head. So I'm just going to take apart this gearbox and give it a full upgrade and see if that fixes the problem. If not, I'll be pretty bummed. But yeah, today we'll be getting into the gearbox of the Amoeba AM009. But first, let's crack a beer. We're looking at the New Mexico's Mass Ascension IPA by Noble. This is a sweet beer, tall boy, IPA, 7%. Looks like a hot air balloon, baby. Woo-hoo. Alright, you gotta remove everything. So the rear stock, unscrew this bad boy, remove the buffer tube, punch out those 2 pins. You can remove the rear as well as the upper receiver from the lower receiver. We're not going to need any of this, and we're going to get this internal gearbox outside of the lower receiver here. Alright, after a few minutes, a few sips, and a whole bunch of stuff that you pulled off, it was actually pretty easy to wrestle out of the lower receiver, unlike some of the other guns I've had. This Elite Force is insane to get the gearbox out of the lower receiver. This is a Lancer Tactical, pretty easy, relatively. But yeah, that's what we've got here. Alright, remove all the screws, put them in the right order. These top 3 right here are shorties. These 2 are the longs, as well as this 3rd one, and this one is the only one that's medium, which is this guy right here. You gotta remove all 4 of these and this to get 2. Let's see if I can get it to you. Yep, that one underneath there, but it's easy peasy. Alright, so this cylinder here, that's the stock. I mean, this gun is shot literally less than 500 bullets. It's brand spanking new, brand new, 1 month. But you can already, like, right out of the box, this is horrible. This doesn't even seal. You can just see it. There you go. And putting your finger over, you should be creating pressure. But you're not. So, I'm excited because I think I already found the issue with this gun, which is going to be perfect. But I'm still going to rebuild it with the rest of these parts, and it's going to be great. Alright, so I pulled the gasket off because I could not unscrew that there, but I've got a little vise here. I'm going to pinch this. So I had to go into the barn to get the, or to use the vise, because getting that thing off is never easy. Oh yeah, here is the Max high performance piston head, double O-ring. This is gonna fix my problems for show. Get the grease all even. Alright, beautiful. That's gonna do it on that side. Alright, here's the main part of the cylinder. I just pulled the cylinder nozzle off. I've got a replacement there, so I forget if this comes out easily or... Yep, very easily. Look at that. Just pry it out. Alright, so as you can see, I bought a sorbo pad here to put on the cylinder head because the original stock one doesn't have one, and it would be great if all you wanted to do was to replace, you know, take your cylinder head off, put the servo pad on, that would correct your angle of engagement. However, when I compared these, set them on the table, this one already is taller, plus it does have that rubber. So I'm guessing that this is going to push the, push the piston head back too far, because it's already a millimeter or two longer. So I'm not going to put the servo pad in here, and that'll make this go a little bit faster also, because I don't got to wait for it to glue. So beautiful. Beautiful. That part's flush. And this is easy. Double gasketed nozzle. Should plug in right here. That little notch is where your tappet plate plugs in. Alright, so here's what I was talking about earlier. Before, that O-ring wasn't even holding this, and this piston would have just fallen right out. Now you can tell that the O-ring is much tighter, which obviously is giving a seal. And when I put my finger over the nozzle like this, I can't even press it, which is what should have been happening. So, and you can pull, here actually you can hear it. Pressure, 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 release. So that's good. Oh, this is going to be great. Alright, after it was all said and done, that was the issue. I went from about 310 FPS at 2.5 gram BBs to about, what was it? Alright, so 1.86, 395, 398, 399, 397, 399, 400, 395, 1.8 joules, 1.85, 1.87, 1.85. Alright, that was a pretty smooth compression upgrade on the Amoeba M009 rifle. The performance upgrade was impressive, the consistency was greatly improved, and just the general sound of the gun. You can hear solid compression inside. Yeah, pretty easy upgrade. But yeah, seriously, thanks for watching the video. Comment, like, subscribe, you know the whole deal. If you want to watch me drink beer, 2 other videos not just related to Airsoft, check out my page. I do all sorts of fun stuff. Peace.